What's up, everybody? It's your boy Small World Floyd, and I'm back here with another one. I got a episode of a YouTube show I want to check out with you guys called Twisted Crimes. We got a former Jets NFL player who killed this girl. I'm gonna go over it. We're gonna see what happened, and I'm gonna give you my take. Let's go.
Former NFL player accused of murdering his girlfriend. Can you read it out loud?
Don't know what to do right now. Beyonce did her crazy thing again, and now she's messed up. I wake up, she has two swollen eyes.
He has conversations, dozens of conversations back and forth with ChatGPT over a 2-day period about what he did to Gabriella Perpetua. In detail. He asks how to cover it up. He asks what to say to 911.
What's up, everybody? Darren Lee here. I'm just chilling here right now, getting ready for my game tonight. But
Here comes a blitz. It's picked up. Darnell is wrapped up by Bosa. The ball's out. Darren Lee's got it for Ohio State. Going for the exclamation point. Touchdown, Buckeye.
I guess what they say, like, mental illness is real. Like, you got people out here struggling to eat food, struggling in life in general, and then you got somebody that made it, that's an NFL player, and still committing a crime of this, significance, like significance, I don't know how to say it. But yeah, that's crazy, You have everything, bro, and you just blew it.
This is the story of Darren Lee, a former NFL player whose name was once tied to football fame, but is now tied to a far darker case involving the death of his fiancée, Gabriella Perpetua. In early February 2026, what should have been an ordinary home in Ooltewah, Tennessee, became the center of a disturbing homicide investigation. Deputies were called to the house for what was described as a CPR in progress emergency. But when they arrived, Gabriella was already lying unresponsive on the living room floor. Inside the home with her was Darren. At first, he acted as though he did not know what had happened.
You said you were up there sleeping? Yeah, I was asleep. Okay, what was you doing last time you saw her? You know, what time you saw her? I don't know. I don't know. She probably supposed to take a shower. And that's it. I was knocked out. Around what time was that? You work on that? No, the shower because we left the window open, and so when it got warm, we beat in the house, it just like exploded. So I was just cleaning that up. That was before I was falling asleep. Okay. I thought she was gonna come down and like finish it up, find the dustpan, but then I come back down, and then this is what happened.
He reportedly told deputies he had been upstairs and seemed to suggest confusion about why Gabriella was where she was. But as investigators began looking closer at the scene, at Gabriella's injuries, and at the digital evidence later pulled from Darren's phone, prosecutors started building a very different picture of what they believe really happened inside that house. Who is Darren and what did he do to his girlfriend? Let's find out.
Buckeye Nation, it's your boy Darren Lee here, aka The Man Movement. I need y'all to follow Ohio State Football on Twitter and follow me while you're at it, DLeeMGA. Go Bucks.
Before this became a criminal case, Darren Lee was known to sports fans as a former first-round NFL draft pick.
In the 2016 NFL Draft, the New York Jets select Darren Lee.
Yeah, boy. Buckeyes is killing the draft.
He had once been a high-profile athlete, someone whose future had seemed mapped out in front of cameras and stadium lights.
Here comes a blitz. It's picked up. Darnell is wrapped up by Bosa. The ball's out. Darren Lee's got it for Ohio State. Going for the exclamation point. Touchdown, Buckeye.
He's gonna have to make some plays.
Pressure coming. When they get trouble, the ball is out. The ball is loose at the 5-yard line. Buckeyes have it.
I'm not going to say that our producer, Mark Fox, is Nostradamus here, but
was so close to his mom.
Maybe. Not today.
Not today?
No. They do? See, that's her
Very
twin.
familiar.
That's her twin.
I would say that's my aunt, but nobody believes me. Like, no, they look just like her. No, it's really my aunt. It's like,
How did DNA test to see about yourself?
Yes, they have.
oh, see, there's the mom.
He was doing great with his games after his pick, playing games and enjoying that athlete's life. Something was off about him all his life. He had charges related to domestic violence. He had been captured online having issues at parties with females. Gabriella, meanwhile, was a young woman whose life was now being described not through who she was, but through the violent.
See, and then it's a thing about, white girls. They only like us if we're millionaires. That's why I don't really even look forward to dating them or look at them at all, really with any interest, because they only see us as an attractive male when we're playing a sport, when we're acting. When they see us pull up in a nice fancy car, they wonder what it is we do. A white woman don't just generally like a black man. She see him and she's attracted to him and she want to talk to him. Ones that look like that. Now you get some overweight ones that will date you, but the ones that look like them, like her, they're not messing with you unless you have some kind of success. So, it's what they look for, and it's unfortunately, ended her in a bad spot, but it's what they choose. They don't choose us if we ain't in the news, if we ain't making it big. They don't want nothing to do with us. So altogether, I don't even look at them.
Circumstances of her death. The two had reportedly moved into the home together only days before everything fell apart. From the outside, it should have looked like a new chapter. A shared home, a fresh start. But whatever was happening behind closed doors was all later exposed to everyone. Friends and families will later explain that the young lady was experiencing abuse. On this fateful day, they got into it and he made sure she would not be here to tell what really happened. After she stopped breathing, he would go ahead to go online to ask Chat what to do with her dead body and then later call 911. When authorities entered the house, they said the scene did not look like an accident. It did not look like a medical episode. And it did not look like the kind of simple fall that could explain what they were seeing. Investigators found blood in multiple rooms. They found broken items. They found shattered glass. Additional blood was later revealed through forensic testing. Here is a police body cam of the house and Darren himself and the things he had to say.
What, up there sleeping? Yeah, I was asleep. Okay, what was she doing last time you saw her? Do you ever know what time you saw her last? I don't know. I don't know. She probably supposed to take a shower. And that's it. I was knocked out. Around what time was that? You were my father.
Bro, you a weirdo, bro. You a weirdo, man. Your girl, your fiance is on the ground, not breathing. She's not waking up because people was all in the house and she's not waking up. And you outside having a general conversation, like you're not even like pretending to be like, oh my God, man, what's wrong with her, man? See if you can get her up, man. I don't know what happened. You sitting out here telling me something, and that's all I know, you know. I was up there asleep, you know. And then I come back, y'all coming, and then I call the police, and I see y'all, and this is what it is, you know. She on the ground right there. I don't know, you know. I'm like, bro, how you not in utter shock? Like, how you didn't, when you seen her body, didn't take it and jump in the car and drive to the hospital? Like, if you was sleeping, your girl was like, you ain't waiting for no damn hospital. I mean, if you ain't waiting for no police to show up, you out of here, man. Let me take my girl in because, bro, you a weirdo, bro. Look at you, bro. You out here casuals, man. You a weirdo.
Okay. What's wrong with broken stuff in there?
Glass the shower because we left the window open, and so when it got warm, we reheated the house. It just like exploded. So I was just cleaning that up. That was before I fell asleep.
Okay.
I thought she was gonna come down and like finish it up on the dustpan, but then I come back down, and then this is what happened. Is she okay? Is she okay?
He said that, okay, so explain, so the window was open, so the house froze?
Yeah, so I didn't know that she like had it open, and so I just shut it. But like nothing, it was like,
You said then when you close the window, turn the heat on?
it just like, you know, how, like shrinks and anyways, that's all.
Have you ever heard of 1-800-GOT-JUNK? Oh yeah, the junk removal company. All you have to do is point.
Old Spice Gentleman's Body Wash. Full of vitamin B3. B3.
See the USA in your Chevrolet. America's asking you to come. Drive your Chevrolet through the USA.
We fight those who wield power to prey on the weak. Beasts who think themselves men. That is what it means to be a creature. Remember who you are and let it guide your path. For at the end of it, you will find the answers you seek.
That's all I know.
Is she okay? They're still working on it. What's her last name?
Her, yeah, she will.
I spelled that.
P-E-R. E-E-T, you will.
Her first name?
Gabriella, G-A-B-R-I-E-L-L-A.
What birthday?
Yes, 8/19/1986.
Nice one.
I don't know that this, I think what I do know from, it was like last week or second day here. She has slipped her trying about that. So I know she's like, I caught myself, like before, that's what I let her explain. But I don't know what happens if she takes long showers, like really long showers, and I have absolutely no idea. But please, I'll get back to me.
When does they run a charter? Grab a charter. picture of that kid who got to get off the bus or something. Oh my God. I don't see that. Yeah, no. Oh my God, Bill. Oh my God. So easy. Yeah. Oh my God. Hey, come on. Yeah, so we'll get you a break here. Appreciate you. Your fiance? Yeah, okay. So Tony's pregnant. She's pregnant? I don't know, sister. She's trying to be pregnant. Okay. Does she take medication? All medication downstairs. Okay, gotcha. And when was the last time that you saw she Gabriella? Yes. When was the last time that you saw her before you got her? Hey. 24 my car.
He's not even over there. He's not even right there where she is. Like, he's walking all around the house. I don't know why they're giving him so much freedom of movement. Like, we got a situation here, but you need to stand still. You don't need to do a lot of movement. You just need to talk. You know, you ain't going upstairs. I don't know what you got up there. Stand right here. We got a situation here, man. You don't seem to be too concerned about your girl, man. You walking all through the house, bro, instead of right there. And I don't understand it. Like, these dudes are so soft. They let these women words get to them, bro. These women are giving you their body, they love. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of dudes that can't get no love from no woman, can't get no body from no woman. And you guys are getting all of that, and you're throwing it out the window, bro, because she got something to say. Because she's saying some words, bro. How soft are you ninjas, bro? Y'all are real soft. That you would do something to a woman because she's talking. That's all she's doing. Whatever happened, it's because she was talking. That's it.
She has a big, I don't know, I don't even know if she has it. She keeps it in her back, she keeps it in her backpack. Hold on. Keeps it in her backpack? It's in the start, don't have this yet. Hold up. We'll get you on out here. Hold on for a second. Oh my God. Tell us.
Oh, they put the yellow tape. They let him know it's real. He came outside, they put the yellow tape up. Let him know it's real. You know, she out of here, man. Taped off the scene, man. We got a crime scene here now, buddy. And these little excuses you coming up with, boy, we ain't feeling it.
So I got here kind of late, so tell me what's going on with it. So I came upstairs and I woke up. And she was already laying on the couch. I made her up to sleep. She wasn't laying on the couch when I got down. But before then, I don't know if she was going up or down. I don't know, is what I'm saying. And so I came down and then like she was laying on the couch on the side. And then I'm like, hey, man, what do you want to eat? And she's wasn't saying anything, and that's why I called 911 immediately. I'm like, well, what is going on? Because like, I was like, what the hell happened? Like, I was out. I was sleeping a long time. I was trying to figure out. I don't know what happened. Is she bleeding? What's up? Is she bleeding? Was she? Yeah.
After digging deep, it was revealed that it was not his first run with the law when it comes to domestic violence.
Now we're finding through court records that the 31-year-old NFL veteran had a history of violence. A records report from an Ohio court shows Lee was arrested and charged with domestic violence, knowingly causing harm, and assault in April of 2023. The report states Lee was ordered to stay away from his victims as a condition of his bond. But in February of 2025, the case was dismissed when he accepted a plea, allowing him to avoid having a felony record or a domestic violence conviction.
Prosecutors would later describe the home as a place where signs of violence were spread throughout the house, not isolated to one single point. Darren reportedly tried to explain at least part of the scene. He said broken glass came from a window and that he had been cleaning it up earlier. The injuries Gabriella suffered became one of the strongest reasons investigators treated the case as a homicide. Prosecutors said she had multiple separate injuries that together painted a picture of prolonged violence. They described severe facial trauma, broken teeth, bruising, bleeding around the brain, a fractured cheekbone, a fracture high in her neck, shallow stab wounds, and what appeared to be a bite mark on her shoulder. This was not one injury. It was not a simple explanation. It was a pattern. But what pushed it even further was what investigators say they found on Darren's phone. Darren was then arrested and charged with first-degree murder and tampering with or fabricating evidence. He maintained his innocence after he was arrested and tried to get bond, but things did not go well for him during his hearing. It actually got darker because that was when they discovered the actual and gruesome things he did to her.
Meanwhile, the former NFL player accused of murdering his girlfriend last month was back in Hamilton County Criminal Court this afternoon. Darren Lee is charged with first-degree murder of Gabriella Perpetuo last month at their home on Snowcone Way in Ottawa. News 12's Nick Hill has some of the new evidence presented today and has prosecutors saying it's a different kind of case. Nick.
Several new pieces of evidence were introduced during the preliminary hearing of Darren Lee. This included body cam footage from the initial arrest of Lee and messages between Lee found on his cell phone with the AI chatbot, ChatGPT.
I don't know. She always takes her vitamins or whatever. I have no idea.
The body cam footage presented in court Monday showed Lee telling officers that he did not know why his girlfriend, Gabriella Perpetuo, was laying unconscious on the living room floor.
What's with all the broken stuff in there? The glass is shattered because we left the window open, and so when it got warm, we reheated the house. It just like exploded, so I was just clearing that up. That was before I went to sleep. Okay. I thought she was going to come down and like finish it up from the upstairs, but then I come back down, and then this is what happened.
Crime scene photos showed blood, both seen by the naked eye of investigators and through the reveal of Agent Blue Star, in numerous rooms inside of the house. The preliminary autopsy report by Hamilton County Medical Examiner Dr. Stephen Coxwell revealed that Perpetuo suffered 12 different injuries that combined to constitute blunt force trauma.
I noticed blood on the walls, on the center island, in the kitchen.
A group of messages between Lee and ChatGPT extracted from his phone were also read aloud. This included messages like, quote, "Don't know what to do right now. Fiance did her crazy thing again, and now she's messed up. And bet she got blood all over."
The weird thing about ChatGPT, when it gets weird stuff asked about it, it should instantly alert the police. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is supposed to be the smartest technology in the world. Why isn't it when somebody says something like how to bury your body to ChatGPT, it don't instantly ping the police to your location, like instantly? It's supposed to be one of the smartest things on the planet. Y'all need to do something about that, man. Fix it. These people asking these weird questions to ChatGPT, and it's normal. No, when that happens, the police should be alerted. Like, did you just ask how do you get rid of a body? What's going on, man? Let me see the house. Let me come in.
Over the damn place, end quote. Hamilton County District Attorney Cody Wong argued that Lee was attempting to use the chatbot to cover up the crime scene, creating a role-play scenario renaming the deceased as Allie.
You have Mr. Lee using ChatGPT as a legal advisor, as a defense attorney, asking ChatGPT to basically give him advice on how you cover up a crime scene.
Lee's public defender argued that all of the evidence in this case presented is only circumstantial.
We don't know what happened inside the house. Something happened inside the house. We don't know what.
However, District Attorney Wong argued that this crime scene was a different level of sinister. Hamilton County Judge Tori Smith has bounded this case over to a grand jury. They will decide whether or not there's enough evidence here to indict Lee to send this case to criminal court.
Carvalho Perpetuo's mom was devastated when she heard the news.
I heard the police officer asking, "Is this a residence of Noemi Monique Perpetuo?" Very firm. I knew. That moment, I kneeled down and I just prayed to God to have mercy on my daughter.
and she was starting to become a RN, a registered nurse.
And she wanted to take care of babies.
She had 3 months left.
She had 3 months left before graduating.
Good evening. A Hamilton County judge denied bond for the former NFL player charged with killing his girlfriend. Darren Lee was in court for the first time since deputies charged him with killing Gabriella Perpetuo. We want to warn you, some of the details may be disturbing. Hamilton County Sheriff's Detective Brian Lockhart says Perpetuo was found with a broken neck, a severe brain injury, stab wounds, and bite marks on her body.
Investigators say Darren Lee claimed she slipped and fell in the shower while he was asleep, but Lockhart said the scene tells a different story.
There was blood going up the staircase on the hand railing. There was blood on the walls. There was blood on the floor in the living room. There was blood on the floor in the hall.
I mean, these shows have been out for years, where the forensic files, all this stuff, where people cleaning up blood. Why do they still think they're going to get away with cleaning up the blood? Are you that slow to think that because you can't see it anymore, it's not going to be seen anymore? Like, come on. Y'all haven't even figured out how to be good killers. Like, you're still doing things to where you know that you see all these shows that show they're going to find the blood. They have things to see the blood when you can't see the blood. Come on, man. Y'all got to smarten up out here, man. I wish y'all wasn't doing this, what y'all doing, but it ain't going to never stop.
There was blood in just about every room except for, I believe, one room we didn't find any blood.
District Attorney Cody Wong said the state could seek the death penalty, citing Darren Lee's prior felony convictions and the nature of the crime.
A former NFL player whose life had once been defined by public success is now accused of something horrifying inside the privacy of his own home. A woman named Gabriella Perpetuo lost her life in circumstances investigators say were violent and deliberate. And the case now moves through the courts with one central question hanging over everything. What exactly happened inside that house before Gabriella was found on the floor? It is sad that a man who was doing good and great in life just could not get his hands off women. Our sincere condolences.
Yeah, let's stop showing his highlights, man. Y'all obsessed with showing his success. Let's focus on her, man. A moment of silence for her. May God bless her beautiful soul. God bless her mother, her father, her loved ones. This was terrible. Men, we have to stop being so feminine to where you can't listen to what a woman got to say. Because there's no other reason why you could have killed her besides she was talking. You're not going to kill her if she wasn't saying anything. If she was just sitting there on the couch, mute, wasn't saying anything, you wouldn't have killed her. It was some words, bro. Stop killing these women that you are stronger than over some words, man. It's your boy Small World Floyd. You've been here watching YouTube with Floyd. And thank you for coming through. And I'm going to catch you on the next one. Peace.